Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are all ready for the final battle with Corypheus. We've got one more stop at the War Council, and then we're going to bring the pain. All of our mages and warriors and rogues, all of our diplomats and war assets are going to attack Corypheus. Hopefully Morrigan will be able to sabotage the dragon, weaken it so we can defeat it, or maybe she can defeat it outright. And then, once Corypheus's ace in the hole is disposed of, we will go and finish him off. First, let's see how Sutherland is doing. We sent Sutherland on a mission. Hopefully he did alright. Everything worked out well, and we earned some gold. Excellent work, Sutherland. Liliana has successfully negotiated a deal for weapons plans. We've gotten some weapon designs, not bad. Did Selena and Michelle reconcile? That was my guess. Celine will conduct her business with Michelle through Colombe, who will act as a go-between. I've informed the guards that she is an expected guest. Michelle's mood, predictably, has improved. A happy ending for once. Looks like we made the right choice there. The time has come. Doom upon all the world. This is the mission, the final battle with Corypheus. With his forces routed, now is the time to find him before he can recover.
Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to unrest.
Damn straight.
All premature until we deal with Corypheus.
And that's what we're gonna do right now.
Did you find what you need, Morrigan?
I can match the Darkspawn Magister's dragon. Yes. As for matching Corypheus, that is up to you, Inquisitor.
Oh, don't worry. I'm ready for this.
I'm eager to try.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
It seems Corypheus is not content to wait.
He's in the Valley of Sacred Ashes.
You either close the breach once more, or it swallows the world.
But that's madness. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
I don't know, would it?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I don't have an option. I've got to go now.
I must go now, before it's too late.
So, do I have my army? You said our forces have to come back from the Arbor Wilds, so am I not going to have a big old group of people fighting with me at my side? Sutherland's troops and Empress Celine's troops and all the troops we've recruited? The Grey Wardens and the Mages? I hope they'll join me later, though. I didn't recruit them for nothing.
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish.
I would have bowed down! He didn't speak for all of us. Sup, Cory?
I knew you would come.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall.
Oh. Hey, who brought Scout Harding? Okay, so he's levitating entire land masses. That doesn't make him a god.
You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time. An interloper a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
You're not proving anything by talking.
Oh, we dare and we win. Alright, Corey, how about a little 1-on-4 action? Yes!
Will avail you nothing.
Oh hey, Cullen is ready to report
A
in.
warning to those who oppose my divine will.
I sent him to go get me some cloth. I think he's got that for me. We'll have to go back to the war table and see.
If you desire death, you shall have it.
Yeah. And we'll just have Dorian and myself casting spells, Varric taking pot shots, and Cassandra taking the brunt of everything, but she's got armor. We'll keep casting barriers on her, and Corypheus has his own barriers.
As you wish.
That's fine. Dorian's got the Dispel spell, so we should be able to hit Corypheus with that.
Look at you, wearing slave markings on your face with pride.
Are you talking about my Dalish face paint? That's
you are
rude.
Nothing. A race of sniveling cowards that shrank before Definta power.
Your race-specific taunts are amusing, but shut up.
Enough! I will destroy you where you stand.
Did he run away? I think he's running away like a coward. I guess I gotta track him down. He's up here. There he is. Oh, we've got Morrigan and the dragon over there fighting in the background. Yeah. Adding a little bit of color to this battlefield. Varric up there getting really close and personal with Corypheus. Way closer than he needs to be. In fact, Cassandra needs to be up there. Varric does not. Oh, never mind. He moved. Doesn't matter.
As you wish.
I wish you to die. I also wish Cassandra would not die. Poor Cassandra. She's sitting down here waiting for Corypheus to come down, but he's not. He's just standing there casting spells at us. I'm glad I didn't bring 2 warriors like I originally planned, because then none of us would be able to hit him. Where did Corey disappear to? Oh, there he is.
I will destroy you where you stand.
Yeah, big words for someone who keeps teleporting around the battlefield and never staying in one place. Kind of obnoxious.
The beardless stone If you desire death, run as fast as your little legs can take you.
So you're reduced to dwarf jokes now?
He's making fun of Varric. It's not bad enough that he makes fun of me. He's got to make fun of Varric. How rude.
Feel my wrath.
We hit him. Doing some damage. One of the dragons is on the run. Not sure who's winning that battle. I don't think Morrigan was on the winning end of that one. Oh, we may have lost Morrigan. But I think maybe she injured the dragon. It's... Alright, I guess it's up to us to finish the dragon. We'll finish what Morrigan started.
Morrigan, you're dead.
I don't know. Hopefully Corey doesn't intervene while we murder his dragon. He seems to be the cowardly sort. I think he ran away, so as long as we don't climb any further, he's not going to come back down. What a pansy. Well, this dragon is pretty tough, but we're dealing some decent damage to it. Cassandra's putting up a strong fight. Dorian's casting spells. We just got to keep them all alive. There you go, Cassandra. More barriers. And the dragon has gotten armor. That's fine. We'll just sunder its armor whenever Cassandra uses her ability. Whoa. There we go. Alright. Yes. Is that the soul of an old god? That seems to be a running theme around here. Oh, Corypheus is inside the dragon!
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
Okay, we'll have to check on Morrigan later. We've got to deal with Corypheus now. Also, make sure to bring parts of that dragon back with me. I want to mount its head on my mantle. I want everyone to see what I've slain.
The breach is getting bigger! He's really doing it. We have to stop him.
Oh, very pretty, and yet very dangerous. Alright, Corypheus. Still got half your health? No, take the rest of your health, too. You got some special attacks, don't you, Corypheus? It's fine, though. I think the standard attacks we... Wow. Wow, you just lost a bunch of health all at once. It wasn't even that difficult. Without your dragon, you're nothing. Send Corypheus into the Fade, or did I kill him and send his soul into the Fade? Let's make a distinction here. If I sent him into the Fade, that might have been a bad thing to do. Even if he is incredibly weakened, giving him the ability to go into the Fade, doing exactly what he wanted. Ah well, I'm sure Mike knows what he's doing. Hey, it's Solus! I didn't realize you'd come with me.
Solus?
The orb.
Well, Corypheus is dead and that's all that matters.
Corypheus is dead. That's the important thing.
Yet so much has been lost.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
I'm fine, how's Morrigan? Oh hey, you all joined me! Too bad none of you could have fought with me. We could have had a big old epic battle, but it was just a small group.
Victorious, I see. What a novel result. And it seems the breach is finally closed.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Words of inspiration. Wait, was that the final battle? That was really anticlimactic. I only brought a couple of companions with me. Iron Bull, Sarah, Vivian, none of them saw any action. And also all of the people we recruited, all of the forces, the elves, the dwarves, Empress Celine's Orlesian troops, everything we negotiated for? Nothing? Really? Hey everybody! Yep, just got back from killing a dragon and defeating Corypheus. That dastardly ne'er-do-well. Yep, and I guess you could cheer for Blackwell and Iron Bull and Sarah and everything even though they didn't do anything. Liliana, Cullen, Josephine. worry, it was easier than I thought. You had nothing to worry about after all. He was a pushover.
A moment, my lord.
Is this going to be about the Divine?
My agents have found no trace of Solus. He has simply vanished.
Yeah, he told me he would.
If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
Don't make it a priority.
It's not worth worrying about.
As you wish, Inquisitor. Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
Oh boy, a meet and greet.
Oh, now they're lining up to meet me.
Such is the way of things. Previously, you were an upstart, a Dalish elf leading a band of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A Magister and a Darkspawn in one creature, the ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
We never settled that issue with the Divine. That seat is still vacant. I guess it's time to celebrate. I gotta say, if that was the final battle of the game, it was incredibly lackluster. So hopefully there's a little bit more meat left on this game.
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
Yeah, we're not being attacked at the moment, so it's real.
Corypheus is definitely gone. I was there.
You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
Well, that's why we're celebrating, right?
That's why we're having this fancy party. Celebrate, Commander. You've earned it.
I will. Thank you. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
Yes, you too, Cullen. Let your hair down for a little bit. You don't have to be uptight too much. I'm glad you were able to stick around, Blackwall. Tom Rainier.
All this pomp and ceremony. Can't top seeing that bastard Corypheus burn. No matter what happens to me now, I can say I was there. I helped you bring him down.
Sadly, you didn't. It was just me and Cassandra and Varric and Dorian, and everyone else just kinda, I guess, arrived late.
And lived to tell the tale.
So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
I can try.
Someone has to fix things. Might as well be me.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
May very well take you up on that offer, Blackwall.
So, demons, dragons, giant asshole Vint on a big magic rock. You don't let it get dull, boss. Good stuff.
Yeah, sorry you missed the big old battle, Iron Bull. I know you would have liked to see it.
You helped make it possible, Bull.
That's what they pay me for. It's weird. I joined the Inquisition under orders from the Ben Hathrath and stayed because Corypheus was an asshole. Now that it's done, I've got no orders. For the first time in my life, I can go wherever I want.
Yeah, you could. Do you have any ideas of where you're planning to go next?
Got anywhere in mind?
If it's all the same with you, I'm pretty good right here. Anyway, the only place I'm going tonight is back for more drinks. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
Did you just pour that drink on your chest? Seems like a waste of good wine. Hey, no? I'm allowed to open the door, but I'm not allowed to go through this door. Hey, I own this Skyhold. I own you. If I say get out of my way, you get out of the way. Well, never mind. It looks like whatever's behind there hasn't loaded, so never mind.
So many people died. More still are hurting. They need help. It seems wrong to celebrate. But I want to. The part of me that's me needs to, after all this. The servants are drinking. Some of them are drinking while lying down.
Well, be sure to roll them over on their sides, because you don't want anyone to choke on vomit and die tonight.
The servants are known to do that, yes.
I don't think it was about the drink. I think it was something else. What happens next? Where do we go?
If you're asking about the future, I'll give you a little bit of reassurance. There's a lot of work we can do.
The Inquisition is just getting started.
Yes. Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
Yes, I'm glad you turned out to be quite the asset. Sarah, how are you?
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
I can tell you what's real. The drinks, and they're quite good.
Let the philosophers worry about that. Tonight is for celebrating.
Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to... Valrio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? Or whatever?
Yeah, of course. There is plenty for us to do. I don't think I could have stopped you, though.
I could use the company. Because this doesn't seem like it'll end.
Oh, poor leader of everything. Alright, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning! Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Have you made those Inquisition cookies yet? Because if you have, you haven't offered me one, and that would be rude. And if you haven't, then I guess you're getting lax on your duties, Sarah. Come on, I'm hungry for pastries.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything, such a mess. She was completely breathless. You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you? I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
Enjoy it, you're a hero.
That's what happens when you're a hero.
Is that so? Must be why it's so unfamiliar. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
Are you planning on leaving? Because you mentioned that. You were saying you're going to go back to Tevinter.
Will you be returning to Tevinter now?
No, actually. I was thinking of sticking around. For a while.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
Yep, I can understand that. If you can't bring Varric with you, then I guess you're just going to stick with Varric.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. Right now I'm thinking, this shit is weird, the Inquisitor Llewellyn story. It's a working title.
Keep working.
Maybe you should keep working.
I'll leave the title for last. Naming things is always the worst. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
Oh boy, you really should focus on helping people. You could stay here, but it is important to pass that information on, so write the book.
You should write the book.
I'll see what I can do once I get home. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win back some of his dignity.
Might need a couple more than just one game then. Because he's got a lot of dignity to win back.
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
Yeah, I watched you stab him quite a few times, so thanks for that.
So we should be. Defeating Corypheus was no simple task.
He was so confident of his power he could not conceive of losing.
If he could, he would never have challenged me.
And he would have gone into hiding. Yes, it worked out far better this way. I intend to rebuild the Seekers of Truth. To make us the order we were meant to be. That will take time. Meanwhile, I am free to remain with the Inquisition. I think back to how we first met, and here you stand, the chosen of Andraste, proven in the eyes of all Thedas, and you are my friend. How did that happen, I wonder? I'm pleased it did. You are a great man, and I will always stand at your side.
I guess we should be thanking the invisible hand of Andraste for bringing us together to slay this dastardly evil.
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
I haven't eaten those, but seeing as how Sarah didn't bring her cookies, I must eat those.
Oh, I love tiny cakes. And there's so many. Which should I try first?
I would avoid the dark ones topped with gold dust. Deep mushroom and anise. An awful combination, but it's quite popular in Val Royeaux. I believe they call it the exquisite misery. Ole. Why did we save her again? To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
Not gonna discuss your plans for the future? Not gonna talk about maybe going back to the hero of Ferelden? Maybe going behind my back and establishing yourself as the Divine? Hiding your secrets from me, are you, Liliana? I would expect nothing less.
So much to do, my dear. I've already contacted my tailor in Val Royeaux. I have nothing at all appropriate for a Divine's coronation. Of course, nothing is final until the vote, but whispers from the Grand Cathedral are confident. But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
I bet she was, because she wasn't entirely sure whether she needed to plan a celebration or a mass funeral. But I'm glad it worked out for us.
I'm too preoccupied contemplating what comes next.
A moment of reflection, my dear. Will wonders never cease? Go mingle. The night is still young.
I don't need your permission, but thank you nevertheless.
Ugh, I should never have hired new caterers so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
It is not! I'm so sorry, nothing's quite as it should be. Do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about them.
I'm just happy to not be dead.
The drinks are fine. It's been a wonderful evening.
I hope you're not just saying that. You're not, are you? What a disaster. The sommelier was late, the invitations to our guests barely went out at all, and it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Thedas is discussing the success of the Inquisition.
Oh, for a moment I thought they were going to discuss the Divine. And when you said us, I thought maybe they were talking about you and I. But the Inquisition! Yeah, they probably are talking about the Inquisition, seeing as how they just saved the world.
You played no small part in our rise to power.
You had a role yourself, if I recall correctly. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
To victory! Ad Victoriam! Yes. Hey, I want to go talk to Dagna. Hey, you're kind of a jerk, aren't you? Fine. I don't see Dagna out here, but I know she's here. Probably somewhere. Alright, fine, whatever. I'm going to my quarters.
May I join you? I wanted to catch you. The celebrations appear to be winding down with the sunrise. I've never witnessed such a lovely sight.
What about me? I'm pretty lovely.
I am standing right here, you know.
Shall I compare you to the sun?
Go on. Write a few couplets.
I could not do you justice. It's been good to have this celebration, free of what the future holds. Whatever awaits us, my lord, I know only one thing. I would never have you face it alone.
"'Tis said that Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended, Gaspar is defeated, but it is said Briala yet plots her return from exile. The Empress now faces a war in the shadows. Elven daggers rule the night, and spies follow her every move. Sadly, Celine soon forgot her gratitude towards the Inquisition. Icy receptions now greet the Inquisition in the Imperial Court, where most prefer that Orlais bow to no one, not even heroes. Thus, many believe that when the tide again turns, Celine will stand alone.
Maybe I should have backed Gaspard.
The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawke is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within, or something far worse?
Well, at least the Grey Wardens are still alive to see it.
1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry shocks the world by naming Vivian as successor to the Sunburst throne.
Whoa, really?
Given the name Divine Victoria, she is the first mage to hold the position, and the uproar is immediate.
No kidding.
3 revolts follow in quick succession, and her response is immediate and vicious. For months, chaos reigns. In the end, she is victorious, but not without much bitterness and loss of life. To the surprise of many, she reinstates the Circle of Magi and creates a Templar order firmly leashed to her hand. Mages rise quickly in the new circle, having more freedom and responsibility than ever before, even if all true power lies with her.
All right, I'm down with that.
Even so, this new Divine's reign is troubled, and signs of fracturing within the Chantry grow daily. Many believe its days are numbered.
I'm surprised. Can't believe Vivian became the new Fempope.
The Inquisition's mages, the former rebels led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, are left with a choice. In the end, they elect to leave the Inquisition and refuse Vivian's demand that they join the reformed Circle of Magi.
Oh.
However, this new mage rebellion does not last, as the Divine brings down her fury upon them. Some mages surrender, others return to the Inquisition. Either way, the new Circle of Magi stands triumphant.
It's too bad that Fiona didn't do the rational thing and submit to the new circle. It seems like that probably would have been in her best interests. And now she's probably dead.
And what of the Inquisition itself? It has eyes and ears in every hall. No secrets are beyond its reach, and that knowledge has become the source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, he has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand ready.
They can try and kill me if they want. I've already succeeded in my goal. All I needed to do was stop Corypheus. Now that I've done that, I'm just an ordinary person. And that was Dragon Age Inquisition! Not a bad game at all. There is a lot of filler, of course, but I do enjoy the parts that aren't filler. There's a lot of good stuff in this game. Again, I am shocked that Vivian became the new Divine. I didn't really do a whole lot to support her in her decision. I was kind of trying to lean on Cassandra to become the new Divine. I put some of my backing behind her, and I didn't do the quests that I thought would have helped Vivian become Divine, but she became Divine anyway. This game had a lot of good things going for it. The locations were beautiful, gorgeous. The words do not do them justice. The companions were pretty well designed, fairly unique, and definitely well voiced. They had a lot of interesting opinions and insights into the lore of the game. And I feel like my choices did sway things here and there. I got to see some specific choices play out, like saving the mages, saving the Grey Wardens. I met Morrigan's son, who she wouldn't have conceived if I hadn't done the dirty deed in the first game. And I got to see Hawke, if only briefly, before he moved on to other pastures. It's a shame I never did see the hero of Ferelden, or see him reconciled with his new Leliana, whose mind seems to have gotten even more hardened. Yeah, there are a lot of good things to this game. The only bad parts are the insane amount of busy work and filler in between important missions, and in my opinion, the final battle was incredibly disappointing. But I imagine that if I had made other choices, such as keeping Loghain alive in the first game, or letting the original queen sit in her throne in the first game, maybe I would see either of them. I'm also a little disappointed that I didn't see Oghren. I was kind of hoping I would see him again. He's one of my favorite companions from the first game and Awakening, and I didn't see really hide nor hair of him in the second game. Thought maybe he'd show up in the third one, but he did not. And that's a great character. Too bad we didn't see him. Overall, I did enjoy this game for what it was. I'm glad I gave it a second chance after it made a very bad first impression on me. I'm happy to see what has become of the characters from the first and second Dragon Age games. And despite all of the little disappointments in this game, I thought it wrapped out a trilogy quite nicely. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Dragon Age Inquisition and the Dragon Age series entirely. And even though BioWare has made significant mistakes in the past, I am keeping my eye on them in case they come out with any other games that I enjoy. My name is Mike, and this has been the delightful Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Oh.
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people, they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
Looks like Flemeth has taken over Solus's body now, so Flemeth gets to live another day. Is that the good ending?